Let me introduce y'all to this YouTube family, showing us the way to get out of debt gradually. My man Josh, he's the king of the household. Wife Christine putting debt in the chokehold. And the kids, they are Grace and Zoe, all four together living life so holy. That Kickin Sunday, daily vlogging. Dave Ramsey plan gonna have us live large, and every day we'll see part of their lifestyle. How they budget and they keep things wrote down. See them work through the envelope system. Credit card goes and the money goes with them. You will see how the family strives, cutting debt like a knife and still have a life, huh? Daily vlog show us how to have fun. When you hear this song, let me hear you say debt is dumb. Debt is dumb, debt is dumb, debt is dumb. Let me hear you say it louder. Debt is dumb, debt is dumb, debt is dumb. Let me hear you say it with me. Debt is dumb, debt is dumb.
Coming to you from this nice backdrop that you'll never know where it's at, because we won't tell you. Dead is dumb.
Yay! Dead is dumb Monday.
Version for Sunday version.
Yeah. Debt Kickin Monday.
Take two.
Take two. The first one didn't work out, so that was a practice run. Anyway, yeah, we're here in this beautiful setting with our crackling fire and log trucks that are going up and down, so we'll warn you guys. And
you might hear this woo, woo. There's people around here that have remote control airplanes, so you might hear that too.
And you're gonna have to speak up. Use your deep, manly voice. Anyway.
Let's get it.
Okay, first question is, I would love to get the ball rolling on this program. I have purchased the books and have started to get real and actually see how much in debt I really am. Oh boy, this feels very scary. Here we go.
You're in a great place then.
If your stomach is turning and you want to vomit the entire time, that is a good sign.
That means you're where you need to be. That means you're ready to do this for real and you're not just, worried about next week.
Yeah, I am so excited for you because we were there. We had that scared feeling, and it only goes up from there. I promise. I promise you. And don't be so scared. Kind of look at it as you have the opportunity to enjoy this ride, because that's what it is. Getting out of debt is a ride. It's going to have ups and downs. Not everything is going to be woohoo, but it depends on your attitude, how well you do, right?
Yep.
Because life is going to happen. It will knock you down during this process.
Absolutely.
But if you have the right attitude to get right back up and keep going, you're going to do just fine. So keep us posted on you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you. And read those books and just make it everything you possibly can. Thank you. Okay, next question. We are a young family with 2 kids, 1 disabled. My husband used to have a decent paying job and now only makes $10 an hour. We have about $1,000 in credit card debt and $6,000 in school loans and about $5,000 left till our car is paid off. We rent, so no mortgage. We somehow barely squeeze by, as in pennies in the bank. I am a photographer, but no money to start my business yet, just doing little jobs for friends and getting underpaid. Any suggestions for us, maybe on finding better jobs or just anything?
Warning, warning, warning. Free advice / tough love right here. Warning.
We're not bashing you, but we're not afraid to hurt your feelings. Because here comes our offspring. Our clan. Our posse. Anyway, you said that if someone was in, had the opportunity to hurt our feelings.
But if we were in this position when we were at that stage and someone would have hurt our feelings and given us tough love, we would have taken it to heart because that's what we needed.
Yeah. Just
like when we were trying to lose weight, if the doctor or a friend would have said, dude, you're fat, lose weight, I would have taken that more head on than, oh, you're fine. So you need tough love. Someone needs to tell you to stop spending money and get rid of your stuff.
And we're happy to be those people, and we're not going to sugarcoat. So when you guys post questions, take it or leave it. We're just going to say it how it is. So with that disclaimer,
sell your car.
You need to sell your car.
If you're making $10 an hour, you don't have the money to make a payment on it.
a $5,000 mortgage or a $5,000 car. Imagine what it would feel like if you didn't have a car payment, right? You'd be able to get more traction and not be as frustrated.
And also stop spending on credit cards because you don't have money to pay the credit card bill every month.
Yeah, so get rid of your credit card. Cut it up. No more UC if you don't have the money for it.
Money, really?
I'm used to speaking to kids. No, but really, the car is easy. You put a for sale sign in it, you buy, you know, a $500 beater that works, that runs, you move on. And the credit card, you cut it up right now because you know you probably should be doing that anyway. Then to address your school loan,
you have to pay that. Because they will come after you.
I'm not sure who's working the $10 or who is disabled.
Husband
is disabled, but who is working? I don't know. I don't know who's working. But who is working or who can work that is not disabled, or maybe can but be disabled but work still, is get a second job or a third job.
Delivering pizzas or delivering papers early in the morning, late at night.
Yeah.
Do what you got to do to make money. I mean, work overtime if you can. I mean, whatever you can do.
Whatever you can do. And this, that's how you take care of your school loans, because they're not going to go away. You can't become delinquent and think that they're not, you know, I'm not saying you guys are, but there's federal loans, so you can't.
They'll garnish your checks.
They'll garnish you. There's no way to get out of those other than pay those off. So that needs to be your primary focus. You know, another idea is to, if your mortgage is really high, go to a lower...
They're renting.
I mean, sorry, if your rent is really high, go to a lower rental, a cheaper rental. But really, get your income up is the problem.
Yeah.
And I think it's great that you're working for friends and family, because you're working on something you're passionate about. Even if you're not getting paid what you know you deserve to be paid.
It's extra money.
It's a starting point. And after you're debt-free and things are a little bit better, maybe that's a job you could pursue as a full-time job, but just not right now. So keep getting those side jobs. We actually have a friend who took our picture. She's phenomenal. She's probably the best photographer I have ever seen. And she's working just for friends and family. So
she gets her name out and about and is able to go full-time, but she still has a full-time job, so
yeah.
It's nothing you can just think it's going to take off.
Right. It takes time. Like this becoming a YouTube family, it just takes time. This is our passion.
But we've been in this situation before. I've worked overtime. I've worked second jobs. I work overtime all the time. We try to make furniture, as you guys can see, to sell to make extra money.
Yeah.
And you got to do what you got to do. I mean, you do. You can't just sit at home and want and wish for stuff. You have to get out and make it happen. You're in charge of your own destiny.
Find that drive.
That was deep there, wasn't it?
That was deep.
Yeah.
That's different for him.
It's the backdrop. See that backdrop back to the waterfalls?
Oh, I love you.
That's good sleep right there.
Anyway, you guys, do whatever you have to do. Please keep us posted on you, because I know that what works for you will work for somebody else, and you can help somebody else too. So if you're not on Facebook with us, get on Facebook. And
once again, it's free advice.
And it is free advice, and we're willing to be the mom and dad that doesn't hurt your feelings. We're willing, or the friend. We will be that for you. Okay, next one is, you mentioned an Etsy shop. What's the name of it? You guys are doing a great job and have inspired me and my hubby.
Good.
Thank
you.
Guys. I have an Etsy shop. I only have 4. I print and frame quotes on pretty paper and sell it through Etsy, but I only have 4 up right now, so I'm going to wait till I get a lot more prints up, and then I will let you guys know what my shop name is. I'm just not quite there yet. I will find us on Facebook and Twitter. I will post a link to my Etsy shop when I'm ready. It'll be like a week or 2 weeks, so pretty soon.
It's a nice day here, by the way.
It is a nice day. It is a nice day. How much time? How are we doing?
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. We'll wrap it up.
3 minutes.
Anyway, counting our intro?
Oh, you still got 4 minutes.
Okay.
You can do this question.
Can I do? Okay, I guess we have time for one more question.
We always have time for one more question.
Next question. Hi, Christine. Hello. I love watching your videos. My husband and I are expecting our first child in December. Yay! Another Christmas baby. That's exciting.
Goody.
I will become a stay-at-home mom at that point, as daycare would cost more than what I am getting paid. I am feeling extremely guilty because of this.
Don't.
My husband makes good money and we have a debt payoff plan in place. Do you ever feel guilty for being a stay-at-home mom? How did you come to make the decision to stay at home?
No guilty.
Thank you. Okay, the first way I came to make this decision is I was about 7 months pregnant with Zoe in my belly, and so it was about 8 years ago, and I just broke down. I pulled into a park, I saw all these mommies playing with their kids, and I just broke down in tears, and I said, I've got to make this child a priority. I had that feeling in me that I needed to stay at home to take care of this child. I was working a job, it was real estate, all of my deals were falling through right before she was born, and it just wasn't working out. And I didn't want to continue to beat something with a brand new baby that wasn't working out.
We had to sell our house.
And I knew, I was in tears, and that gut I had,
sell stuff.
I knew when I told him it would mean a change of life, a big change of life. He was making good money, he had a good job, he had the same job he's got now, but it wasn't making a ton of money. And we definitely needed a second income. So we decided together that we were going to sell our first house. And that was hard, but we did. We downsized, we did whatever it took. We just said, this is what's going to happen. And we went to an apartment, and you know, it hasn't been the easiest, but looking back 8 years ago, I would tell myself, my young self then, do not feel guilty. Everything is going to be okay. It's going to work out. You have a plan, you guys.
Make sure you can live your plan, though. Don't quit your job thinking you'll be able to keep everything you can and lose everything.
That's
because
right.
you're too prideful. Or you need to make sure that you can live on what you've got with what you have.
Yeah,
And if not, sell a car or sell a house.
So don't be afraid to sell your car. Yes. If that's what you have to do to stay home, do not be afraid. It's really just changing your way of thinking. And don't feel guilty ever for putting your kids first. Ever, 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 ever. It was the best decision that we made. And I wish I could go back and just comfort my old self and give myself a hug and say that you will make the right decision. And you guys have a plan. We didn't have a plan 8 years ago.
Nope.
We made sacrifices, but
Those two clowns over there turned out just fine.
We kept running into walls, and we learned the hard way. So, anyway, I love that. And
that was the last question.
How did you? Yeah. So that pretty much answered all of your questions. Thank you for that stay-at-home mom. That was flattering to even get asked that.
All right, we're wrapping it up.
We have a fire to sit next to, apparently.
That and time limit. So.
And we have to pack all this stuff up.
Coming to you from our paid-for camp chairs and our nice backdrop. Later.